while everyone is doing the practice of the fire brigade dummy, while Station Officer Steele falls onto the ground and hurts his back. While Sarah calls for James, because James is in the cave with Norman. James decides to listen to Norman, while Bronwyn decides to call Fireman Sam. The firemen are on their way to save the day, are they always? Trevor finds the thing that Norman used to make the fake dinosaur footprints in the end. Let's commentate again. When Norman heard Trevor's words, and unfortunately Sam accepted his apology. Hello everybody, thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe so I can reach to my milestone of 600 subscribers. Also, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button, because it really makes this channel grow into a very big YouTube channel. Bye, hit the road.